Music has been in my life for as long as I can remember. Memories of my time with the violin often come to me much like lines of music on a page. So, where, as musicians, do we go when we can't play together and share our music in person? Where do we go when the page ends? COVID-19 has hit the classical music industry hard. A United Kingdom study from the Musicians' Union showed that a fifth of all classical musicians surveyed feared that the pandemic would end their career. Even here at Los Altos, these repercussions are felt in Los Altos High School's Chamber Ensemble Orchestra.
This is my first year in chamber ensemble. However, my year before this in ninth grade orchestra was pretty fun. It was sort of just a de-stress period. There was no pressure, really. Of course, there were the performances and everything, but there was no pressure compared to the other classes, all of the honors and stuff.
This is my 22nd year at Los Altos High School. I started in the fall of 1999. What I find most exciting about my day is going from a class like wind ensemble, first period to chamber ensemble, second period to jazz ensemble, last period of the day. It allows me to kind of to experience and be part of several different styles of music and work with really talented kids of all instruments and musical genres.
I'd say the biggest challenges are the songs, because it was a pretty big jump, especially because I wasn't actually able to practice much over the summer. I used a school bass, which Mr. Brucci lent me. I wasn't able to practice, so I was really out of practice when I started.
It's impossible to play live together on Zoom, as you know, and we've kind of done some small experiments to just kind of show how that's not possible.
There isn't the feeling of playing together really anymore. You're sort of playing in a group but alone.
Our classes are based on developing ensemble with people in the same room playing and creating art, music.
So that's a big difference, where it's just, there's not that feeling of togetherness.
Right.
But musicians haven't let the pandemic quell their passion to create and perform music. Dr. Ken Iso, a faculty member at Loyola Marymount University and violinist, has taken a new approach to music performance during the lockdown.
One important element I'm finding difficult online is the real, personal contact.
Dr. Iso has taken to regularly performing various pieces live on Instagram, where anyone can tune in and enjoy his music.
I wanted to do this one to keep creating a performance platform for myself, but also in March, when lockdown started, everybody was confused and felt isolated, and there was no performances, no public gatherings was going on. The important element of live streaming for me is that it is a live, and we share this 20 minutes or something. It's like inviting you to a dinner, and then or friends to dinner. Then after dinner, okay, we'll play a few tunes. Music, I think it's important to have this rapport with a person.
As a music teacher, you are part of the creative process, and I get to perform with you guys, but nothing can replace making music together in the same room.
And yet, despite all these setbacks, everyone is still perfectly clear, perhaps even more so than before, on their reasons for loving classical music.
We have such a vast repertoire of over 300 years.
Music's what you turn to relax, or when you're sad, or when you're happy. It's a constant.
It's different, but not in a bad way, and I like that. A lot of the music now is starting in modern time is starting to feel very similar.
The classical music can take us to a very exciting state.
There's no downside to having music.
Music, I think, is what is really one of the connective tissues to being human, you know?
But there's many ways, and music is just one of those channels to keep us together during this time.
Perhaps there is some truth to the aphorism of music being love in search of a word. Music is perhaps even the soul's search for a medium in which to be heard. And in a time like this, where everyone's alone, maybe that's the best thing that can happen. With New Media Lit, this has been Evan Fine.